Christmas with 95, a great Christmas. Orion won't miss us. The spirit of the season. Power is the spirit of the season. We bring in the Christmas feeling from morning straight to the evening. In the park on Christmas morning, sharing gifts and serenading, eating ham and drinking gingerbread. The feeling of Christmas in the air. Come now, we celebrate Christmas with 95, a great Christmas. Haranguing won't miss us. The spirit of the season. Power is the spirit of the season.
Power 95.1. The spirit of the season. Ladies' Room comes to you compliments of
Renwick and Thompson Limited and Beacon Insurance.
the views expressed in the following program aren't necessarily those of Power 95.
When you get to a certain age, different things drive you. Like the anticipation of a new adventure, the comfort of having friends who've become family, or just enjoying that journey to the next destination. At Beacon, we've given our 50-plus drivers more value and greater convenience with hassle-free sign-up, flexible payment plans, and free benefits. Call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com for a quote today. And let us help you keep doing what drives you.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they're prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
We are back. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Boy, yesterday was pressure. Pressure. I swear, listen, y'all were just stressing me out yesterday. If I got one more message as to why we not live, gonna scream. Yesterday was one of those days when everything decided to happen all at once. You know when you're having one of those days when something goes wrong and then after that everything seems to go downhill? That was yesterday. Listen, this thing started to update like 5 to 11, like 10 to. I turned around and I just saw updating. Screen was just blank and it said updating. So I'm like, all right, probably take a couple seconds. Looked again, it was on 3% and that was at 11. And after that, exactly 11:32 is when it finished updating, rebooting, and that was it. That was it. So it's not on because I went to the bathroom. Jeez. Thank you, the police. I went to the bathroom. Okay. It's on now. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, I missed y'all yesterday too. Yesterday just didn't feel right. Like doing Ladies' Room on radio only. Felt like something was missing. Like being able to see the comments and get the live feedback. Yesterday was like, but we good now. Morning, Shante. Morning, Wilson. John, good morning. John, I was in your area for almost 3 weeks and I did not see you. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Jackie. Jacqueline, I'll get back to you. Hold on. Good morning. What else is here? Good morning, Kizzy. Good morning, good morning, Debbie Crony. Good morning, Nikisha Allen. Good morning, Jackie again. All my friend missing is green. You almost look like the flag. What I want to do on the live, I can't tell you. But it involves using one of my fingers. Good morning, Jennifer Duncan. How is Boston this morning. Good morning, Sean Andrew. Good morning, Joshua. Good morning, Sonia. Sonia, I have not listened to your messages yet. I'm going to do that in a minute, all right? I was in the middle of something when you sent it. Morning, Valerie. Good morning to those of you on the YouTube. Good morning. Good morning, Molly. Listra Griffith, good morning. Rajesh, good morning. Thank you so much. Rita, good morning. Good morning to those of you listening on radio. Also, good morning to those of you listening online. Guys, we're about to celebrate 8 years on Friday, our 8th birthday. Feels like just the other day we turned on the power. I remember the very first time we went live online. And I remember doing the promos, the big truck with the equipment loading, offloading, pulling up downstairs and offloading. I remember that like yesterday, and putting up the flyer with our faces blacked out, and you had to guess who the personalities are to win something. It was just, a really, really good time. So 8 years. So we're no longer a baby. We're adults right now, like grown. Anyways, it's been an amazing journey, and of course, can't wait to celebrate with you guys. Thank you for being here, and thank you for choosing power. Yeah? Appreciate you. Nesarana, good morning. Still at the gym. Where is my brother-in-law? Is he with you? Or he's at home while you're doing all the heavy lifting? Hi, Laurel. How are you? Good morning, Queen Bee. Who else is here? Don't want to miss anybody before we get right into it. Morning, Joshua Charles. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It is 26 days and counting till Christmas. And I, for one, can't wait. It's just that special time of the year. The vibe, the energy, it's different. Outside is nice and cool. You just feel that Christmas breeze that they talk about. I can't be the only one feeling it. Especially if you get up early. I get up like 5:30 every morning and like just sit outside and you feel that breeze, It's blowing, man. The weather, everything is just different. It's not as hot as it used to be, but it's beautiful. And I'm grateful, thankful for small mercies. Molly, thank you so much. It's adulthood. Yeah, for real. Like just the other day, you're like happy. Yeah, it's like just the other day. Just the other day. But we got lots to be thankful for. Lots to be thankful for. What else do I need to tell you about? I think that's it. Yeah. So Miss Jacqueline, I saw you were doing the most yesterday morning, Nessa. You were just doing the most. Like you and Mark had some signed contract yesterday that says you can just do the most on the man's platform. Like at one point I was like, I had to literally search to see if I had other people on my friends list, because you were just all over. Like, and then when people in your business, you're getting upset. You're getting upset when people are taking your business and run with it. By now you should know how we are. That's how we are. We thrive on people's business, and take things and run with it. That's our new name, is run with it. If you want to know about a Grenadian, just say run with it. That's what we specialize in, running with stuff and making assumptions. People will post things and people automatically it's about somebody or somebody you specifically, whatever the case might be. Sometimes you just put things out there. Not everything you read or see on social media is true. You have to take everything with a pinch of salt. We all lie on social media. Some of y'all be lying on your children, seeing your children said this, did that, and nothing like that. That's what people do. It's social media. We make stuff up. Stop taking it so literally, Anyways. Yesterday's situation was really good. I'm so sorry we weren't able to go live, but today the title is in radio terms, we're not a child, we're an adult right now. After 5 years and nothing child about us. We're adults now in the radio life. After 5 years in the radio world, you're fully grown after 5. So that's where we are. So yesterday we had a situation where we have students to attend to, no? Limus, Limus, long time I didn't see you. Limus, come on the thing now. Every time I send you an invitation, you're always talking about you don't get it. Limus, I feel I want to talk to you this morning. Try again. I don't know what phone you're using, but I want to hear that story of this married woman that you were once dating. Who is this married woman? Because it seems as though being with married people seems to be something nice, like, because there are so many people who seem to enjoy being the third wheel. I don't know how that works, because for somebody who likes attention, I mean, if you don't know, you don't know. But knowing and still getting involved and expecting more is what I don't get. If you find out after the fact, it's a different story. Yeah? Like the case of this lady here. And sometimes you're in so deep by then. I can understand her situation. You're so into it by then. Elimas, check and see. I don't know why you're saying that you don't. What phone do you use? Elimas, check and see what phone you use. What app? If you do use what's the name of that search engine again? Hold on, let me check. Google or what's the name of the one we used on? What is the name of the app? Safari. Use Safari or copy the link and put it in your Safari. But you kind of, well, I want you to behave like you're young, but you're old. Like you and technology, you're no friend. You don't know how to. Anyways, see if you get it and then come in. If you're having difficulties, Jackie, if Limus is having problems, I'll let you know so you can tell him what search engine to use. Because I really want to hear this story with Elimus and this married woman and how that's supposed to work. Because this lady said that she found out, by the way, right? She found out after the fact that she was in a relationship. So she needs our opinion on this. She's been dating this guy for a while. I'm not sure how long is a while. And she says they've been hanging out a lot and they've had coitus. Well, how are you hanging out a lot with somebody in Grenada and you know that like the next day? The person is Grenadian, right? And y'all been hanging out a lot and nobody in pinch you that immediately. But then again, people probably think you know stuff. And after the fact, you realize, well, I didn't know anything. You're always the last to know. Anyways, she said she had absolutely no idea he was married until one of her friends found out about it. She confronted him and he said yes. He said he didn't know how to tell her, but he's in love with her. And she's been ditching his calls since she found out, but she's in love with him. I know it isn't right to be with a married man, but I have genuine affinity towards him. I don't know what to do. That is her situation. She don't know what to do. Auntie Karen had me dying this morning. Auntie Karen says, girl, don't bother with these people. They don't know what love is. Hold on to your married man. So she wants to know what she should do. Will I myself? How long you taking you just to log on? Morning, Michelle. Camilas, morning. Or at Pepsi, good morning. Pepsi say you may be using a blue soap phone. Marisha said we just have coitus first and then ask question after. And that is why we end up in problems. Because we like putting the cart before the horse. We're supposed to ask, what is your situation before? But no. We get all involved. We get all the feelings involved. And then after the fact, we either ask, well, what are we now? What is the situation with us now? Or who is so and so to you after the fact? We need clearance. We need to start getting clearance before. Is there anybody that's under the impression they're in a relationship with you? Are you in a relationship with anyone? Is there anybody just under that impression that the two of you are together? Are there any exes you're still close to and, communicate with frequently? Do you have children? What is the situation with your child, your children's mother, or your child's mother? Questions we need to ask, we don't ask. And then after the fact, we get upset. But the person could say, well, you didn't ask. That could be the defense. I thought you knew. You didn't ask, so didn't say anything. We rolled in. So we need to stop rolling and start asking questions. Jackie called Elimas, Roger Hitman, Hurricane Gilbert, and asked him what is his problem with making the connection, because I sent him the link. Randy Dick, good morning, says you have to test the waters first before you play for take. And that is what is causing the problems, Randy. We are testing too many waters without asking questions. And then here we are in the room, because these are things you ought to know before. So if you knew before, you wouldn't be here asking, what do I do? What should I do? This is how I feel, and I found out after the fact. We are testing too much waters. Y'all go drink bad belly, Shofi, what is it called? Shofi water. Bad belly water. Water that make you go off for days. Gastro water y'all drinking. So you need to start delving into clean water and asking questions. And stop drinking, no, for real, gastro. When you drink bad water, and that's what you get when you drink old water. Gastroenteritis or whatever is the name. That make you vomit and go off when you drink old water from the pipe. Okay. So when y'all drink all kind of old water from all of the pipe, y'all come here. You have to literally have to be running background checks on people these days before you get into any serious relationship with them. Like a relationship background test. Get 2 references. I need 2 references with the last 2 relationships you were in. I need 2 references from the women as to why the relationship didn't work. And let's review it and take it from there. What's Sam Jim says talking about Alexa play if loving you is wrong? What I ever see Mo and Jackie and them do you wrong. Imagine they pull out your wig on your big Thanksgiving day. It's your family to do you them things. I ain't lying. So all she can do is just be the best side chick. The lady does not want to be that. But I'm still asking, how is it possible? How is it possible to not know, especially the way we Grenadians in front and frontish and like to be up in people's business? How is it you didn't know until... Because the thing is, she said they were hanging out for a while. A while could be a year, could be 6 months, but long enough. And they've had coitus during the hanging out a lot. But you see, man... So, Homo, you didn't think at any point the lady would find out? This is information you're supposed to volunteer because you realize she's into you because she's thinking, okay, I'm a man, I'm a whole man. I'm a we man, it's mine. No we. We're not in France. No we here. It's me. And at some point, you didn't even stop to say, okay, I realize this lady is getting in, falling harder than I thought she would. And on top of it, had the temerity to say to the lady, didn't know how to tell you, but he's in love with you. Y'all seriously be abusing love. Because everything love says not to do, y'all do it and says it's love. How do you knowingly hurt somebody. Yeah, married men, married man been raining. It's just like they're outside these days. Since after COVID, it's like they realize, hey, me too like this, or what about too? Listen, COVID exposed a lot of what is the word I'm looking for? During the lockdown, a lot of people who were married realized they really don't like each other, being in such close proximity for hours. Because when you're married, you live together, whatever the case might be, you both work. So you probably spend a couple hours in the day or in the night, because you leave early in the morning. Most time you leave, like, if you're going to work for 8, depending on where you work, you leave early. If you have children, you're busy taking care of that. And men usually take the time to come home. I don't know if you have rat, roach, or bed bug in your home, but some of y'all have a problem going home. So you spend all the time that you possibly can, claiming it's in the office, or you chilling down by Esther's, or you're somewhere hanging out before you go home. And by the time you go home, it's hardly much time, 2-3 hours at its bed. But being in close proximity to each other during the lockdown, a lot of people realize, hey, I'm married to this person, but I really can't. The divorce rate after COVID in almost every country was high. People realize that they just can't deal with it. I don't really like him. I don't really like her like that. But we're here together for the sake of the children, or because we have assets, or we're built together, and it'll be too expensive for me to move out. But it really uncovered a lot of, flaws and stuff in relationships. But anyways, how do you say you love this person and seeing that, hey, she's deeply involved, and you sit there silently and don't say a word until one of her friends had to tell her? At the end of the day, you can't tell people what to do. But why is it so hard? Because if somebody wants you, you could be married, you could be divorced, you could be in a polygamous relationship, doesn't matter. If somebody wants you, they're going to be with you regardless. So why is it so hard for people to put their cards on the table and say straight up, okay, this is what I want? Listen, and stop the lies about me and the woman ain't going on, we sleep in separate bedroom and yada yada yada, and just be straight up. I like you, this is my situation, although you should not be doing it in the first place, but it is what it is. This is a situation, like you, this is what's going on with me, I'm not in a position to do this or be that, but I really check for you. Trust and believe there are women who are gonna deal with you regardless. Whether you're married, divorced, shacked up, whatever. But we have a hard time being straight with people, and we just try to cover one lie with another lie, and before you know it, all the lies get exposed, and then you don't know how to deal with it. Who is this person with this funny language? What language is that? Huh? Anyway. But have you ever been to his home for the wild? There are so many things and red flags that if you're dating for a while and you don't know where the person lives, is it a case of he always came by you, or y'all went to some hotel, or whatever the case might be? Like, where did you all have this coitus? Where did you all meet to do that? He ever bring you by place? For you to have absolutely no idea until one of your friends found out about it. And talking about he didn't know how to tell you, but he's in love with you. Girl, so you've been ditching the call since you found out that you're in love with him. But you're gonna have to get it out of the way at some point. Apart from blocking him and not speaking to him ever again, or we can be adult about it and, hey, I thought you were single, I thought it was me and you in this together, Bonnie and Clyde, and yada yada yada, and didn't realize I was part of a threesome, didn't realize I was part of another relationship. But this can't work. This isn't what I signed up for. So, adios, amigos. Until next time. Hasta la vista, baby. But the fact that you're saying you don't know what to do, I somehow think you're going to have a hard time letting go. And until some big brouhaha or something happens, you're still going to be there, regardless of what we see right now. Regardless of what we see right now, I have a feeling that you're going to be there. Val says it takes a man with testicles to do that, and most of them don't have it. This is married men always say they wonder why he's not on terms, but a few months later the belly big. The married woman tell me she husband love rum. So Elibas, what that had to do with you being with? So that was the reason for you being with somebody that's married, because she tell you that but she told you upfront, Elimas, and you still went ahead and got involved with the lady, knowing that she's married. Elimas, and I was in a special place while you're going up the road, you know. So you know the lady married Elimas, and you went ahead and engaged in according to old people, in relations with the lady, knowing that beforehand. Well, let's really take chances in all your life, yes? So you inferred the lady husband that drinking rum drunk one day and passed some blade on you? The man could say drunk, you know. So at no point in time you feared for your life. Kevin says women love competition. They love it when other women have what they want. Really? Not all women. Elimas toxic, bad. Elimas is that is not true. Chanel, she said she didn't know. She found out after. She said she had absolutely no idea he was married until one of her friends found out about it and told her. And when she confronted him, he admitted and said yes. And that he didn't know how to tell her, but he's in love with her. And since then, she's been ditching his call, avoiding his calls. But she's in love with him. And although he's married, she doesn't know what to do because she's in love with him. But going back to, so Lyman, the lady was giving you money to engage in intercourse with her. You had to finish your dog. So Inspector, you were prostituting yourself? Why you not on the live? Why I told you to join the live? You just watch it. You enjoying the live. I can't be talking to you directly. I wanted you to come in on the live and give us your story. So you slept with the woman because you had to finish your downstairs. So the lady takes your husband money and give you? Nah, Papa. I must have fire real hot where you're going. You have a lot of sins to pay for. So you was taking the lady money to finish your downstairs? So like what, she was a gigolo? You were selling yourself? Well, I never hear nobody talk about you like that. How you was prostituting yourself to finish your downstairs? But listen, if women could do it listen, you know what? I can't judge you. If it worked for you and you get a whole downstairs out of it, some people just do it for free. And maybe for a top up or something small, nothing to show for it at the end of the day. So I applaud you for getting something out of it, a whole downstairs. You know how much for cement and steel and blocks? She furnished it too, or you had to do the furnishing yourself? But you see, that is a point. I was saying you had to finish it downstairs, so you didn't have a choice. Oh, Lord, be offense. Like, what's the year to finish it downstairs, Papa? More power to you. Hey, you have something to so you renting it downstairs or you have it open? Kevin says once a relationship starts with a lie, it will end with a lie. It will end with lies. We all know that. Because you have to lie to cover up a lie and then another lie and before you know it, you start believing your own lies. The lies just rolls off your tongue like nothing. Because you're now convinced what you're saying is the truth, right? And by any means necessary, you have to do it. So, once you start with a lie, you have to maintain that lie. You don't even know what is fact from fiction. You don't even know when to resort to the truth or when it's the truth. Everything is distorted. Everything is just one. Ria says you do better than some women. You have something to show for his hard work. Yeah, listen, I'm no longer mad at Elimus. Hey, like I said, there are people who do it for free. You get nothing out of it. And if you get something, I'm sincerely going to hell with a bag on their back as well. A big bag. Martin, what tell me she husband love from. Yo. At the end of the day, whatever works for you. I'm not here to judge anybody. Who am I? Who am I to judge anybody? If that works for you, by all means, gallop. But getting back to the lady, at the end of the day, you have to decide what is best for you, right? And as I always say, there's no future in loving somebody that's committed elsewhere. You're going to get the short end of the stick. You're basically going to get whatever that's left over. You're never going to be priority. You're never going to get number one. You have to now play hide and seek because based on what this lady is saying, it's just your one life to live. Hey, we ain't getting out of here alive, you know. None of us getting out of here alive. So, it's our choice. Your choice to live your one life however you choose to. Fornicate, married, single, do whatever you want. We all have to answer for our own sins. I don't have to answer for yours. You don't have to answer for mine. So, let people do what makes them happy. Whatever makes people happy, go right ahead. But my point is, at the end of the day, you have to decide what works for you, right? Because you're going to just keep on going on and like hurting yourself. The energy you invested in that man, put it in yourself, as hard as it may be. Do things that you like constantly to distract yourself from the situation. This person says eventually you'll be over him and you'll be a wiser girl. Don't settle to be no man's secret or side piece. You got into that not knowing. Don't wait until you have a child that he can't take home. I can only see occasionally. Good advice. Someone says love yourself first and foremost. You don't need that stress in your life. It's not worth it. You're setting yourself up for failure if you go down that path. You did the right thing, but another one says whatever the two of you had started with a lie, sit in a comfortable chair and ponder on that for a minute. Another person says, first, he didn't notify you and gave you a chance to want to hang out or not. Two, he just want to string you on until himself and wifey gets back on terms again. Three, it's your choice. But sometimes them and wifey's not even on bad terms. That's the thing. It's just the excuse. And sometimes people live in good wifey, you know, living in complete oblivion, thinking everything is perfect, everything nice husband. You see them going to church, well dressed up on a Sunday morning, and homeboy can't wait for church to over to go up the road by Miss Mary. You think they're playing out here? Anyways, let me read this last one. Someone says sex is a powerful tool that often binds us to persons, and we think we are in love, even at times really when we're not. But one advice, never go against your principles. The mere fact you ask is that it's against yours to be in a relationship with him, so walk away. You already said you know it isn't right, and that means you've answered your question. So homegirl, do whatever you gotta do. I have no idea where Elimus went. He just disappeared. I didn't see him join me and do nothing. Anyways, guys, that's about it for our show this morning. We will be back tomorrow with Another one. As a matter of fact, I already have one lined up for tomorrow. And when I tell you, this had me laughing yesterday, like dying laughing. Y'all need to be here for it. Lady say her husband's business is not businessing. Says the tools are not tooling. Yeah, listen. And she wrote me one long message. I have to condense it because it's long, but it's gonna be hilarious. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for powering up. Kevin, that's a good question. That could be a nice topic. Remind me tomorrow, Godsville, to talk about it. My views on this Christmas season. I don't know what people are, but I'm into it. Christmas is my thing. I love Christmas. Hi, Lima, so I'll call you tomorrow. Okay. Guys, yeah, okay, Lima, so I'll call you on WhatsApp tomorrow. All right? Call me on WhatsApp. Guys, have a great Tuesday. Thanks so much for checking into the room, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, same time, same place. Thanks so much, Beacon Insurance and Western Union, for powering up our Tuesday. I'm sincere. Yes, I gone. Bye.